times. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Black episode of Iron Panther Presents, All Black, to be more specific, as we discuss A House Divided with Season 5, Episode 4, final season. Things should be wrapping up, but not. A lot of things not happening. But let's get through it. We got Stacey, we got Lauren today. Let's see what's going on with who and with what. Let's say Stacey, which character or situation would you like to begin with, please?
Let's start with Cameron Sr. and his psychosis or whatever he got going on.
I felt Dexter, like him like slicing up the body with the suit. Like I felt like a Dexter moment happening.
Where did he get that outfit?
Where the fuck he went upstairs and got a fucking hefty trash bag and just put it on. Yeah. Like that's not.
Okay, I guess it looked official. I was like, did he order that off of Amazon or something?
It was not. It was a trash bag that he cut up, put his arms through, with the fake CGI blood that was supposed to be splashing as he was cutting. I'm like, damn it, y'all.
Whose tooth was that?
That was Auntie May. Yeah, that was Auntie May's tooth.
What? So you're having whole hallucinations from a tooth?
No, he just murdered two people apparently, and is chopping up their bodies. And now,
right, but he kept her tooth. I'm like, bro, what is your infatuation with this?
Yeah, and then why did Torrance pick up the tooth and put it in his pocket?
Hey, what the fuck? Like you just picking up random people? Let's back it up. Where has Torrance been when fucking dad is on a murder rampage in the house? Like he blew up a man outside. He murdered Auntie inside and apparently murdered some maid that we've never seen inside the house. And now he's slicing up bodies in the basement by himself. And Torrance says, "Hey dad, how you doing?"
He was being grilled by the police for days.
Apparently, like it's a lot of happened, and then he called her a bitch. But we'll get to that silliness. So yeah, no, I was like, okay, he can't act. I mean, we say that every week, but and also he directed. There's another episode he directed. So I'm like, damn it.
What? He directed an episode?
Yeah, Cameron Sr. He directed this episode, and I think last episode because somebody wrote in the comments.
Oh, okay.
He's an executive producer and now director. I guess it's the last season that they said, "Fuck it, let's just let him do what he wants to do." It's interesting. He's haunted by Alexis, and he's haunted by Auntie May, but not haunted by his dead wife
or his daddy.
Or the daddy, who always shitted on him. I mean, I was like, you would think the daddy would be there, like, you need to do better, you ain't shit, like something like that. Like that would make, maybe he's too old to be in the show, the actor. So
maybe he doesn't have any love.
But they keep giving us these flashbacks of him.
Well, that was one scene. They're like, I think like so you're talking about the orgy scene with the judge.
Oh, he was in this one too. Because the judge killed the dude, and he was like, "Yeah,
that was real though, wasn't it? When the judge killed the guy and the dad protected him.
But it was
real.
But, I mean, yeah, but they shot it like recently. I mean, clearly that wasn't back in the day. That's the old ass man now. But to the point that they could have brought him back, huh?
The old ass man.
I mean, he is old as fuck. So anyway, my question is, why did he kill the maid? Because everyone saw him.
But she caught him.
But everybody saw him blow up Dante.
I don't understand that either. I guess she caught him with Auntie May chopping him up, so she had to go. I guess
that was my assumption too.
It wasn't a secret. He murdered the woman in the house.
It made sense.
I mean, I get you. I hear that's what the storyline. I agree that's what the storyline was, but we need to take a step back and say these writers don't know what the fuck they're doing because he murdered the woman in the house and he's not the one to clean up. One, he walked around the whole house with a bloody robe for at least most of the day, and then handed the robe to a butler, which means the butler knows that you probably murdered someone.
I mean, everybody would know because to your point. If they're there all the time working, obviously they're going to see these dead bodies laying all over the house.
And he didn't clean that shit up himself. Like, clearly he probably got the maid services to clean that shit up. So I'm like, anyway, it'll just show he's off his rocker, and I get that. but I'm like, it didn't make no damn sense. Like he should have been, Dante should have been with somebody else, and maybe like anyway.
It probably was all the Queen's Men cleanup crew that came to clean up.
They should have did that. They should have did that to be like, hey, madam, could you fly your team out to the West Coast because I got a situation. I was like, that shit hilarious. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
All
with
the cleaners.
But apparently, psychosis runs in the family because now let's talk about Stephanie.
She been crazy.
Can we all agree fiance is not real?
He can't be real. He can't be.
Y'all don't think he real?
He can't be. Because when the Muslim dude came in, he didn't acknowledge it, but he was like, something's off with you. He didn't say that you were talking to somebody that was actually there. He was saying that your ass is crazy.
And please, and to Stacey's point, please notice that said fiance conveniently had to go, and he exited stage left. Like he did not go out the front door, which we would have went because he had a patient that got shot, so he should have went out the front door and engaged with the Muslim. And then and Muslim assassin said, "Are you okay? Are the doctors taking care of you? I know you had to stay in your facility." I'm like, she didn't even introduce him to be like, oh, this is my man. This is my fiance. This is who I'm killing for. Because technically she's killing for him and for the family and the pregnancy she supposedly has. And I'm like, that fucker ain't real. I'm just trying to figure out where the as Stacey, in this episode, I was like, okay. He needs to interact with someone besides her. And I was like, he did not. I was like,
oh my God, he might be.
He is.
I didn't think so. I didn't realize that, but man, that is so weird that you came up with a whole fictitious. Is she really pregnant then?
Oh no, she ain't. No.
She can't be.
No.
Oh, it's all imaginary. She done lost it.
Yeah, because remember when they revealed the first time that her whole relationship was all in her head when she was in a coma or whatever. Like that guy was a nurse that took care of her.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then her psychosis just kept that going. And now she's pregnant. The dad in real life is not that old. He's probably like 10 years older than Cameron Sr. But he looked old as
Cameron
fuck.
Sr. is probably only 10 years older than Stephanie.
Dude, that's bad. Or
he's
good.
an old school actor from the 70s. He's been around for a long time.
Ever. I'm just like that daddy's old as fuck. It appears that Stephanie is hallucinating her boyfriend because the Muslim guy didn't see him. Did not acknowledge him, right? I mean, look, they had him stare in the general direction to give you that idea that he was looking at him, but that's what that Muslim does. He just stares it off into space and says random shit, like because he's spiritual.
I guess the whole cast is losing it. In a minute, the other son is gonna be hallucinating too, since he lost Marina, right? And then
Torrance.
Yeah, Torrance. And then the Muslim dude is flipping out because Auntie May is gone.
He lost that MILF. He's like, damn it. I like that fine wine vagina.
He was really in love with her, I guess.
That's not true because he said, hey, the physical is over. And I appreciate that.
Like
maybe he was doing that to protect her, you know.
He was moving on to the next older woman, but now I think it's
still got feelings for her though. He still got feelings for her though, because he chirping.
These writers forgot, so just like we said with Tiffany and Reverend Clark, they forgot that they already established that she was supposed to be cleaning the money because of the cousin, and then they changed it to say she's doing it for the grandma. So to the judge. I bring this up because the judge. First, it was he's going to throw the case because Benjamin and Cameron Sr. recorded him in that sex orgy or whatever. Like that, they even showed it at the beginning of the episode. But now it's, oh my God, I killed someone at some point in my life, and Benjamin helped me cover it up. So I'm gonna let his son go on these charges.
Right. I didn't understand why they flipped it.
I didn't remember the first.
I guess they realized that, like, okay, a man having sex with women isn't that big of a deal. Oh, okay, let's throw in a murder. There we go.
I don't. I'm very confused. At least we saw the video sex. At least we saw he was recording the sex tape. So that's something. But like, we never saw Benjamin back in the day get the surveillance footage and be like, "Hey, either way, neither."
He had that giant size camcorder.
Yo, that shit hilarious.
It was hecka big.
I'm not. I was like, I said I had that camera back in the day. I was like, it was big as fuck
in the 80s.
Oh no, no, I see that size camera. I was like definitely like early 2000s, like 2006, 2007. But it was still way doesn't make any sense. It was still back in the day. But neither blackmailing point was brought up ever. Like you never see Cameron Sr. talk to the judge or see someone talk to the judge to be like, we got this, we got that. We need you to make this case go away. It just went away. So I'm like,
yeah, they could have forgot.
Huh? Yes, they had to.
They could have forgot.
He was being persecuted because he was a black man.
Even this show is like, because he black. I was like, no, because he's a criminal who happens to be black, and not a good criminal, apparently. I don't. Anyway, it was unnecessary. They really should have did that shit off camera. Like just between seasons, he just had just like Carissa. Carissa just magically had the charges dropped. Like let's just do that. The lawyer barely said anything. I'm like, well, I don't even know his name or why that suit don't fit or who the fuck he is.
Why it didn't match? I was like, what?
What? Like I'm like, who the fuck are you? You look ridiculous. He should have worked for Jupiter's firm or something to tie it together.
Oh, that was BMF. Never mind. We'll talk
the
about
lawyer
that.
When she went to work, or the guy? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the lawyer that helped him through the trial, or just sat there, really.
Oh, okay.
While the judge said the charges were dismissed. Like, I don't like, who is this dude? And he really didn't do anything. Didn't even come visit his client to find out that his client is murdering people in the house. So again, if Cameron Sr. is left to chop up Auntie May's body by himself and the random ass maid that he murdered by himself, where is Dante's burning body and the truck? And who's taking care of that?
It just blew up to ashes. It burned to ashes in the driveway, and nobody saw it or smelled it. The police department, nobody.
Thank you. And Carissa's smart but somehow dumbass still has not bothered to go by the Sanders estate to be like, have you seen Dante? Because that's the last place I knew him to be. And I'm like, can we act like you got some sense?
He did. She knows.
She don't know because she generally is like, where's my man? I don't know. She got her stud assassin like gearing up to kill whoever it could be the suspects. I'm like, it's Cameron Sr.
I think she don't want him to be dead, but I mean, she know they criminals.
I know. I'm sure she knows he's dead at this point, but who did it? Like her suspect list should only have one name on it, and it shouldn't be that hard to figure out.
And he was there on the phone when he blew up. Like, duh.
Yeah. And iPhone tracked him to the location, right? So like, this shouldn't be this difficult. Like she should be planning her assault. Her and the stud should be like mapping out the house and how they're gonna break in special forces style and just kill everybody.
And why was that connection to her hallucinating about Dante and Cameron Sr. hallucinating about
Alexis
Ray's characters? Like, are they supposed to still be in love with each other? Are they made for each other or something?
They're just both crazy as fuck. So I guess maybe psychosis can be transferred through penis. I don't know, because I'm like they both crazy. Well, they at least have it's not genetic. Is what I'm saying. Stephanie and Cameron Sr. like that's genetic, so you can understand why they're both crazy. But fucking everybody's being haunted. So Jupiter / Priscilla, she should be haunted by the Nigerian dude she was fucking that apparently she still had feelings for. Like that would be something.
Yeah. What happened to the lady that came over from Nigeria? The stepmom.
Just not around. Just maybe next episode we'll get back to that storyline. So I'm glad the writers remembered that Cameron Jr. likes dick. because I was confused by last week's episode. That like Brittany was able to kind of put it on him. And he's like, "Hey girl, what you trying to do to me?" I'm like, "You
and
like
now he got a new boo."
right?
Cameron Jr. got a new man.
Yeah. His new
that
campaign
holding was a long time.
long ass time, right? That new campaign director is gonna be getting that dick. Right. I'm like, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. That baby mama was like, hey.
Right.
I'm not sharing again. Like, yes, you are. Like, much like Ruthless, why is Brittany not showing? Like, she's supposed to be pregnant, right? So I'm confused on how she is flat as a board.
Oh my God. That ending scene. They're like, what? The pregnancy test.
Oh, you talking about Ruthless? Yeah, that shit was hilarious. But we will get to that silly shit later this afternoon. And you can join us if you want to. It'll be
I'm about to leave after this, but I would.
Right. Well, we'll see you in the comments. But
yeah.
Thank you. But no, yeah, like Brittany should be showing by now. Also, when the fuck did Cameron Jr. want to be a politician and now he's running for a Georgia congressional seat? He just got there. That bank is not even operational yet.
Oh, so that was the conversation that he was having with that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I checked out, but yeah.
I was like, who do you know in Georgia? Like it is what? And he's so rich that he's a man of the people. Like, I own a bank, so I understand.
To the record label, and he was doing like NFTs or something.
He had a record label. He had a record label, and then he was gonna make music videos. Then he decided to go back to finance, right? So I'm using some kind of Bitcoin. I thought his bank was supposed to be virtual. That's what it was. When he first started this idea, it was supposed to be a virtual bank or some silly shit. And now he's making a brick and mortar bank to teach young black men that they don't need sports or drugs to be successful, even though his brother wants to be a sports person to be successful. And I
can't do that anymore.
It's like, yeah, because he got shot. But now he's a politician.
They just trying to keep him in the show.
I don't know why.
And I'm like, you wrapping this shit up, bro. We don't need to be adding some run for campaign that never. Why? Like, right. Brittany still, I say at this point, she's done nothing to clean Clark's money.
Did he give her any money yet?
We don't know.
I want to say this is the second time he's given her a burner phone and been like, okay, last episode was like, okay, I'm gonna send you the information for the transfer. This is last week was the second time, and nothing has happened. So I'm assuming next episode grandma's gonna be murdered. And then be like, bitch, you ain't listening. Let's try this again. If you don't claim my money.
I mean, his character is so creepy. Like, I just hate seeing him on the show at all. He just looks weird.
His biblical references are all over the place. And also hilarious.
Like, what are you talking about?
He's like, bitch, you
like I'm watching Covenant.
Yeah. Oh shit. It's funny you should say that because he's actually more accurate. Like I'd actually, yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. You actually use your scriptures correctly. And I'm like, boy, I was like, but yeah, Covenant was all over. I don't know what All Black thought they were doing with that shit. But let's not do that. And this is the same network. Damn it, All Black. Like, stop with it. Leave Jesus alone. Okay, because you ain't doing it right. Leave him alone. Because I don't know why we doing any of this shit. Torrance called that cop a bitch, and I'm like, what?
She took it though. She didn't even say nothing. She too busy trying to close the case. Yeah, trying to get him to confess.
What? You have no lawyer, you big dumb motherfucker, and you just admitted to murder.
Why would you tell her that? That is so stupid. And then you think she gonna let you leave, bro? You just said I killed somebody. Okay, we're about to book you.
Well, so hold up. So apparently he confessed initially off camera. This was the second confession while he was like, bitch, I ain't gonna say it again. I was like, what? Like, how many more bitches she gonna be at work? I'm like, get some self-esteem. But I'm like, it's okay. We're gonna let you go because you may or may not help us bring down your other family members who, what? Carissa killed most of those people that she's investigating, for the record. She's the one that hired Cutter that murdered all the prostitutes in fucking LA. Like, that has nothing to do with the Sanders family. Trivia being dead is Carissa. Like, she is the problem. Like,
but she focusing on Cameron Jr. Cameron Sr., right?
I don't like that for what? It don't make sense. I don't understand.
She just got a vendetta against him. I guess she want to take him down.
But the tooth is gonna set him free. He's gonna be like, yo, God. I found this tooth in my house. You run the DNA, and then we will bring down my whole family for this tooth. Maybe she old and her tooth fell out. I don't know.
Auntie May.
I mean, I don't know how teeth work. Shit. I mean, teeth don't say murder. I don't know
how they have to be able to connect it to something. You can't just be like, oh, I have this random tooth. They have to connect it to something. I mean, like, what? Okay, you got a tooth. What? And what? Where's the rest of the body? Like, come on.
In the house?
You don't find a hand next.
Oh, you think so?
Floating in the jacuzzi or some shit. I don't know.
Oh no! I thought I saw it in the preview. That globe is still around. That bloody globe is still a thing.
Yeah.
I was like, but no
one gonna find a Versace robe
covered in fucking DNA. Hey, there's a crater outside where he blew up a truck with a man in it, and
with that's DNA bits in it.
Yo, like Torrance didn't drive up and go, "Hey, Dad, why is there a crater in the fucking driveway? And whose head is over here, like burning still?" Like, don't worry about that, son. Bring your big dumb ass in this house. Also, I thought he was staying with Cameron Jr. because he was helping running the bank. I thought he was supposed to be in Atlanta.
He don't live nowhere.
He don't.
We never see him take a shower, go to sleep, eat anything, drive anywhere. Is he catching a bus? Like, what is going on?
What? Damn it.
He just pops up with that horrible, dry acting. It's terrible.
Yo,
I thought you were gonna talk about his hair, but okay.
Yeah, that's also a miss.
And no sideburns.
Oh my god! Like, why is it just like
got them chops
here chilling?
I don't fucking.
I feel like it's supposed to be
like here.
Like an old school Superfly, type of sideburn thing.
I think he's one of those men that can't grow the hair like right here, so he just said fuck it, and then he just stops.
Yeah. He works with what he got, and he's like fuck the rest.
What about Summer though? Sleeping with that old man, that is gross.
Yo, you use what you got to get where you need to be.
I don't think her mama wanted to go that far.
Her mama fucked her way to the financial freedom.
Yeah.
That's the only lesson she got from her really got from her mama was that vagina can get you from point A to point B.
He is playing her. She is about to get played. And she's too dumb to see it.
Probably. But you know what? She'll end up pregnant. And then he'll be like, I am like your country.
She's already
pregnant. Damn it.
Yeah, by the horse keeper.
That's right. The horse whisperer, the dick slinger. Got everybody, everyone in the house pregnant. So that goes to Aline.
Who is that?
The cousin. Yeah. What was the point of her?
Huh?
Yes.
What was the point of her? Like, is her character going anywhere?
Well, apparently she's.
The Muslim guy was trying to find out who killed Auntie May.
So again,
she don't know that.
Who would want to hurt this family? I don't know. Cameron Sr. Because Auntie May and Stephanie are trying, and Cameron Jr. are trying to take the business away from him. Maybe. Like, he should be on the suspect list. Like, I don't get that. She should have said, "Hey, I got an abortion, so don't murder me. Like my child is not in jeopardy of being an heir." Remember, she was scheduling her abortion.
But he's a moral man, so he was like, "Oh, you killed a baby? Pew."
Oh.
Did she actually go through with the abortion though?
We don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels like she still has the baby.
I submit no, because after he left, I think she was talking to her dead baby and said, like, "I'm sorry, I had to do it though." Something. She was talking to.
Because they would never stop coming after you. That's what she said.
That's what she said. So I feel like off camera she had to. I don't know. It don't fucking matter. I mean, I need to see Summer's baby come around. That's why I need. Is she gonna blame that on the prime minister or whatever to be like, "Oh, I'm pregnant with your baby. Now you got to help me build this casino."
Disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, girl, they not paying you enough to get naked like that.
So
like she got all the way.
Discussion.
Like,
we
girl,
had that discussion last week. I think it was David TV that had her with some drawers on. Because when I watched it, I thought she was butt ass naked.
She was. She didn't have nothing on.
But he sent me a screenshot of his TV screen. She had on bra and panties, and I was like,
really?
Yeah. It was flesh toned. They want you to believe she was naked, but if you zoom
she
in,
looked naked to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I know
Like
naked
she
women.
came a long way from the little girl on Wife and Kids.
We ain't zooming in trying to see it.
David did. David was like, nope. I see underwear.
I know nakedness, and I was like, that's not nakedness. I was like, damn it. I was like, I was very disappointed, but I was like, I know what I know. I shall send it to this and to reconfirm. Where's my picture? It's not there. Damn it. I sent it to you, Lauren. But I got receipts. Anyway, point is, it was implied I was a witness of the zooming of the nakedness. Marcus was here, but he was like,
yes, because Michael was like, she was naked, and we were like, yep. And Dave was like, nope. I put out my magnifying glass and I saw underwear.
Yep. She had a bra on and some thong panties. Yes.
Well, I hope she didn't get naked for that, because it ain't worth it, girl. This show ain't worth it.
This show ain't it. No. Say that for
bigger
HBO.
check, a way bigger check.
Yes. Say that for HBO, girl. When you got something, there you go. Her ass cheeks as promised. But
just what I need at 8:00 in the morning.
I gotta be like, that's what the iPhone is for. Finally, the iPhone came be useful. I was like, thank you, iPhone. Anyway, that being said, I didn't realize how ashy I was. Terry and I went to go look at some wood, and she said, "David, hold the wood up to this other wood." Trying to compare, patterns and shit. And then she took a picture, and my hand looked like I dropped it in some flour, and I'm like, that can't be my hand. And then I was like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, that's real. Like, it picked up all the ash. I was like, dude, this was like real bad.
You doing some work at the house or something? Did you just wash your hands?
I just washed my hands. It's cold as fuck here. It's a lot of things going on, right? I was like, don't judge me. I was ashy. Anyway, so is Brittany gonna have to murder another gay man? Is that what I'm seeing? I feel like that's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Probably.
I don't know that they have time to delve into that relationship. It's only 3 more episodes?
Yeah, you're right.
So
the way this show works, they could time jump some silly shit. He's already in the campaign trail, and she's like, "Hey, you need to have a family image." And she's like, "Hey, you could marry me since I'm pregnant with your child." Gay campaign manager, and then she's like, "I gotta kill this."
Wouldn't be the first.
Exactly. When Alexis was in bed with Cameron Sr. when she was hallucinating, it was hella creepy. Yet, Alexis / Diamond has more screen time now than she did when she was alive. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of her.
And did she have on red? Because Lisa Ray don't wear red. I mean, wear color. She only wears white. I gotta go back and look, but that's a good point. Yeah.
Also, I noticed she didn't come back for her death scene though. When I noticed that wasn't her on the ground. after she got quote unquote shot in the first episode. So I figured she was done. But she was like, no, I only come back for speaking roles. I'm like,
she probably said, I'm not gonna see myself on the screen dead.
No.
I can hear her saying that in real life.
Explain why the Muslim didn't shoot Carissa. Like, I need an explanation. Remember season finale, he walked in the room. No, Carissa. He walked in at Carissa. He had the gun like this. And then it ended the season. And then the next season, it was like,
So that's why they rewrote the scene like that didn't happen.
Like, we're not going to figure out that we saw what we saw? Y'all not going to explain that? It
was a dream. They almost framed it like it was a dream of Carissa. Because they showed it and then they rewound it. So it was like, let's not do this. In the end,
maybe that's going to be the end of the last episode.
They go back
maybe
to
this
that
whole
moment.
season is a dream. When Carissa's dreaming.
Wow.
She's
I don't understand.
In the hospital from being shot.
How does this show like go so downhill like this? Like, why does everything have to end with just everybody randomly dying? Like, there's nothing else that you guys can come up with?
Well, a lot of shows do this. I mean, so I can't fault this show for just following the pattern of killing off characters. But like that being said, somebody should have died.
But be more creative.
I don't know. I thought Torrance was gonna get murdered. I thought they're gonna figure out that Torrance is a liability. He's snitching to the cops, and somebody's gonna kill him. Like maybe that's still on the table. Maybe
Cameron Senior beat him up with the glove too.
That's what I'm saying. He's like,
if he can get that high.
I'm king of the world.
No, he got to reach because Torrance is tall.
You tall motherfucker, king of the world. He just jumps up, just hits him in the head with it. It was like
it did sound like he wanted to kill the rest of his kids though, because he said that I'm tired of you ungrateful, whatever. I'm like, bro, these are your children. You birthed them. Well, you didn't.
They still ungrateful.
They still are ungrateful. They still are. I mean, I got side. I'm not murdering level, but they still are ungrateful. Torrance is just spoiled. I mean, just in general. Yeah. I mean, so.
But they did that to him. They spoiled him. They made him like that. They all baby him.
All right. But also, Cameron.
Like, Torrance, it's okay. You're a drug addict. We're gonna help you.
That's right. He was
like, come on.
And then Cameron Jr. was spoiled. I mean, that was supposed to be his problem, that he was a spoiled son who didn't know how to run the business. So I don't know, but yeah, I really thought by now a couple more characters would be murdered. Like I said, they don't got a lot more time to wrap this thing up. So we maybe it's gonna be just a bomb. Maybe Carissa's finally get her revenge and just bomb the rest of the Sanders family and ride off with her lesbian, and then they're gonna be a couple. And that kid Elijah, wherever the fuck,
Ben took her money and left. I would have been like,
right,
taking my money and leaving. They can't do nothing.
I think she's gonna kill her.
Who?
The lesbian is gonna kill Carissa.
All right. All right.
Because when she said, "Oh, I'm so loyal," I'm like,
yeah, girl. We just
watch her.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know.
I mean, maybe that's who pulled out the. I'm getting all my shows mixed up. That's all the queens. That's all the queens men. I was like, who pulled out the brass knuckles? I was like, that was Madam.
Oh yeah, with the camera recorded. I said, isn't this live?
She said several times it was live, but it should anyway. That's not a show for another review. All right, let's anyway, Marcus, she was wearing red. Marcus confirms that she was wearing red.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's they had to pay her some extra dollars for the I don't know. She needs to be lucky to be working. That's what I see. I need to see Summer on top of the prime minister, and then she gets a vision of Mama like, no, baby, this is not the way. This is not the way.
It's not.
Or she could be like, just like she was helping Cameron Sr. pull out the teeth, baby. Remember I told you, pull out the teeth, make sure you cut off the hands and get rid of the DNA. She could be like, okay, baby, remember, you gotta swallow. You gotta swallow. Because men like that. I don't know. Be like, don't let it get into your hair, though.
Conversation with your
mom. I know. Let me hold you back, baby. All right.
That's what. Mama is imaginary holding her hair back. What's up, Lauren? Like you in deep thought. Oh, never mind. All right. We're gonna wrap this silly shit up. Stacey, anything else?
Mm-mm.
All right, we got prep for BMF. We got prep for BMF. Lauren, anything else for the silliness?
It's just going downhill from here. Let's see what else doesn't make sense
next week.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll still be here. I say this is still better than most of the Tyler Perry shit we watched.
That is true, which is sad, but true.
Sad but true, damn it. And the dialogue is at least better. These characters are somewhat believable, except for Cameron Sr. Like he is shit. Like writing and acting is just acting. I think is just the problem. Like he's shitting on this dialogue. Like it could be better if somebody else did it. But he's definitely Tyler Perry-esque. Like I don't know why he hasn't recruited him. I think after this show is over, Tyler's gonna be like, "You my dude. I'm gonna write a whole show about you."
Yeah. He has another show on All Black though that he did. Yeah, with one of the ladies from One Life to Live. It's called oh God, The Life of the Rich and something Rich and Ruthless or something. It's on there. It's on there. Just it's on there.
We're gonna review that and you were like, no.
Huh? What'd you say, Stacey?
We were supposed to review that and David was like, no.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Definitely don't do it.
I can't do this shit. I was like, no.
Yeah, you really gonna be mad if you watch that.
Yeah,
it's really stupid. Do not look at that show. Don't.
Marcus, thank you for that last Jupiter may turn on Carissa. It doesn't make sense that the cop is trying so hard to convince a lawyer that her client is guilty of something. The lawyer don't give a fuck because the more legal problems my client has, the more money she's going to pay me to defend her.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you say I was involved in the crime and therefore I need to snitch on my client, you get the fuck out of my face.
Exactly.
But stop trying to fuck me. Because every time you turn around, this dude's like, "Hey girl, I see that ass," and I'm like, "I do too." But you
all plant. She said this is all plant based. I was like, "Oh, look at you."
Nah,
she's Jamaican in real life.
She did say she was doing her squats, David.
I was like, I don't know if that was the writers did that. She was like, "Look, let me talk about my diet, how I keep this body together: squats and broccoli." I was like, "Hear that, ladies?" She is Jamaican. You said
that is not true.
What? He said she's Jamaican.
I don't think that's a real regimen.
Never know.
The squats and broccoli. That's how you get that ass and that flat stomach. I don't know. She keep it together. I don't know how she does it, but she definitely nice. I mean, I do appreciate it. Like I said, she got a spinoff. That would be awesome. Like I would watch her as Jupiter, not as Priscilla. She's annoying as Priscilla, but
she has a movie on BET Plus with Blue Kimball.
I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
It's okay. It's like a little, like a little love story.
Like a little. I'm gonna wait one for the double cross dude next week. I'll see how that works out.
It's coming back out.
Yeah, I need. Oh, that too. No, but like the actor, like Eric and Bobby Bottom are gonna be in the movie with the lady from Wicked City. Actually, I'll see the names. But yeah, it's gonna be a love triangle story going on. Yeah, we'll see. Chris is gonna end up on top. I mean, the show is kind of like centered around her, so I'd be hard pressed to see her get killed off. I think she will get her final, and I think she might adopt that boy that she left with the white people and the father who don't talk.
Huh? They need to kill off the daughter though. I'm sick. I don't even watch her scenes. I don't know what she said.
Stephanie?
Yes, I don't even listen. I just skip right past anything I see her in.
Stephanie should, once the writers have Stephanie finally get her shit together and realize that it is Stephanie. Carissa realizes that Stephanie is the one trying to kill her, not actually Cameron Sr. Then like she kills Stephanie, and then once she feels like Cameron Sr. killed Dante, that she kills him. So the only one left is gonna be Torrance. Torrance will be the last one left standing, unless the white people who didn't come back, the Reno crew, come back, and that hasn't turned into anything. And remember, Stephanie's the one that hired those dudes to take care of Torrance, and she hasn't even looked in on that.
Right? Where are they?
And they're the ones who again shot the video of fucking Cameron Jr. hiring them to kill the cop. So it's just so many things that they can get into, and they're not doing any of this shit. But anyway, BMF. Lauren, it was nice. We will see you next week. Say it back. Have a great weekend and week.
All right, you too.
Stacey, I'll see you in about 7 minutes. No pressure. I think she froze on me because she's very quiet.
Oh yeah, she did.